Hey everybody, Christopher here with Metropolitan Real Estate. Welcome back to our third part in this four-part series about finding the perfect tenant for your rental. Right now what we're going to talk about is criminal backgrounds. Now those can be very important on whether or not you want to let somebody into one of your properties. Let's say it's something that they had like 10 years ago, they had a charge for possession of marijuana. To me, not a big deal. That might be to you. But one of the biggest things I would say is just remember to ask. Ask what happened, why it happened, and what's different now so we know it won't happen again. There can be levels of what you'll accept and what you won't. Was it somebody who made a mistake when they were 20 years old, 10 years ago? Not a big deal. You know what happened, why it happened, and why you don't need to worry about it now? Perfect. If it's something that happened 6 months ago, is it a felony? Is it a misdemeanor? What I would recommend is always look at the application as a whole. Let's say they have a perfect credit score, perfect rental history, always took care of the places that they lived in, and they just happen to have this from 10 years ago, then I'd probably let it slide. If it was something more recent, they make the rent sometimes they don't. They generally don't take very good care of the property, and they have a felony from last year or the year before, you might want to say no. Also, if they have an active warrant, for me, that's a big red flag and an automatic disqualifier, because the last thing you would want is your tenant to be taken to jail and not be able to make the rent. So those are just some key things to consider, but remember, it's up to you. And the more information you have, the better decision you can make. And so always ask your tenant what happened, why did it happen, and what's different now so we don't need to worry about it happening again. All right, join us for our last installment, section 4, coming up next with income verification. Where's their money coming from? How are they going to pay you? See you soon.